So good morning. This is the end of my AM session. I've been down here for about 3 hours, which has been great. You can see the sky is quite changeable, which makes it quite interesting actually. I had this idea today. Well, it's kind of building on earlier ideas. Lots of times people ask me what kind of dance I do, and even in the dance world there is this and the art world, they want you to define it based upon connections to other sorts of dance. So it's, gram technique or ballet or, tap or whatever it is. And I've often said before, and in my previous research in body anthropology, which is this idea that how our physicality is influenced by our environment, but then also our ancestry. So certain things that I do are based upon, my unique mix of culture and stuff that has been handed down to generations. Not unlike like gesture and stuff like that, and like how physically affectionate someone might be, or equally, if quite stereotypically, Italians use their hands a lot and things like this. So. And so I was thinking about this, and I was like, there is this trend to do that. But of course, as with my research, all dance doesn't just come from a dance tradition, but it also is influenced by the whole life. And I think that's within the context of what I'm doing down here. It's in some way connecting to that. So rather than coming from, obviously I'm intellectualizing it at the minute, but within the context of when I do it, I am largely influenced by my emotions, influenced by wanting to be completely embodied, and also the practice of allowing, like it's a personal MOT, allowing my inner world and my outer world to kind of find some sort of alignment. And so in that way, and I think that if, for example, as a dance practitioner, if we opened up our perceptions more, and it's like Walt Whitman said, someday there'll be no need for religion. Every man will be his own religion. And I think that someday there'll be no need for dance types. Every person will be their own dance. And it's not that you can't be influenced or learn specific things within the context of those very specific techniques, which I have great utmost respect for. But then equally, there's the other side of the life, which is how you move, and that equally to have an embodied life and an embodied practice and finding your dance it goes across all areas of life. So who's to say then, a scientist, I'm sure Einstein would have been would have gotten great, probably would have loved Martha Graham if he didn't know her, or in other areas of life that there's not more of a crossover. So in the same way, I'm inspired by when the ducks come and watch me, and I watch them, or how the weather influences how I move. See you later. Then equally, all these things kind of, we can inspire one another. And again, it's kind of opening up the doors of perception and not having things be seen of in such a linear way. Nothing in my life is linear, but so that's quite an interesting kind of articulation that I've come up with from my dancing this morning. Had lovely time. My friend Mihai brought me some snacks. Yay! I always need snacks. Bring me some snacks. I need snacks. Which was great because I get very hungry down here. It's perfect. What I'm going to go do now is to go eat. But really had a lovely, lovely morning, and going to go have a wee break and then be back this afternoon. So I shall see you later. Bye.